well struck, Your Grace. Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon or House of the Dragons? House of the Dragon. Season 1, Episode 3, Second of His Name. Yeah, so it's been great so far. I'm really excited to watch this episode. It's the crab feeder and his boys. Yeah.
House Valerian is coming for you! No!
Whoa.
Here, my friend. Save me!
Holy shit. I mean, they really took, like, what Game of Thrones did with dragons and said we need to step it up a notch somehow.
I'm gonna feed you to your own brats!
What? Caraxes looks like almost like one of those Chinese dragons that's real skinny, like a snake.
2 years old and already our boy has a kingly presence.
Did it just jump 2 years?
I bring urgent news from the Stepstones. The crab feeder has dug in for siege on Bloodstone while his men sabotage our fleet under the cover of dark.
Not today, Tyler.
The matter of the Stepstones is regrettably urgent.
It's been 3 years. It can wait another 3 days.
Lord Jason expects us in the Kingswood before midday.
Have you seen Rhaenyra?
I have not, Your Grace.
Where's Rhaenyra? Can you be sure of present, Your Grace? Can someone tell me where in the seven hells Rhaenyra might be?
Under the dragon's eye.
Rhaenyra? Yes, my queen. Your presence is wanted in the outer courtyard. The royal hunt ready to depart.
Decided to remain here and read instead.
You may go, Samuel.
Got to stay by order of the princess.
The queen commands you to leave the Godswood at once.
Poor bastard.
Perhaps the hunt could be fun.
Is it the king's command?
Yes, but
Then at once, Your Grace.
Damn, Rhaenyra. We were such good friends once. Just because I fucked your father. She looks like she's about to pop.
Should you be traveling in such conditions?
Indeed.
the maester said that being out in nature would do me well.
We will be with your own child sooner than later. And make me a proud grandsire. Even you have duties.
As I am ceaselessly reminded.
I'm sorry?
As I am ceaselessly reminded.
You would need to be reminded if you ever attended to it.
No one's here for me.
Yeah. Dad. Do you think she'll ever refer to Alicent as mother sarcastically?
Lord Jason Lannister.
Gathered that from all the lions.
Jason
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
Lannister.
No, Kingswood. It's a fine hunting ground. But the best sport is to be found at Castle Rock. I don't have a dragon pit, of course, but I do have the means and resources to build one.
Why would you need a dragon pit?
To house dragons, of course. I'd do anything for my queen. Or lady wife.
Damn, son. It's a bit abrupt.
Thank you for the wine. Is that what I am to you?
Oh, yeah.
A prize to proffer about to the great
Well,
houses?
I told you.
I do not wish to get married.
Even I do not exist above tradition and duty, Rhaenyra.
Excuse me, Your Grace.
Yeah, for real, yo.
There's been a sighting of a white hart. The stag is the king of the Kingswood, Your Grace, and regal portent for Prince Aegon's name day.
Alright. Bloody name day shenanigans. Is that Kristen Cole? Yes, he's got to go protect her. That's who she wants to hook up with.
What happened back there?
My father trying to sell me off to Jason Lannister.
Want me to kill him?
There you go.
Many in the realm would gladly trade positions with you, Princess.
Only because none of them has ever held my position.
Not so long ago, you held enough power to write my name into the White Book. All that I have, I owe to you.
It's still fresh.
Between 2 and 3 hours, Your Grace.
I've never been one for signs of importance, Your Grace, but if the gods did wish to show their favor.
Yeah, wipe that shit off on him.
I would be honored to take the Princess Rhaenyra to wife, Your Grace. Castle Rock is a splendid seat. Rhaenyra may take her place there by my side without shame. If you were to name young Aegon heir, Your Grace.
I did not decide to name Rhaenyra my heir on a whim.
Damn. Put your foot in it. Also, it's good exposition. We were all wondering how that had changed since Aegon was born. He seems a little fucked up also. And a little bit unhealthy.
You're not only Rhaenyra's father, you're the king. She'll do as you command.
Blah, blah, blah.
It is not my wish to command her. I want her to be happy. Who do you have in mind?
Him. Otto.
Prince Aegon.
What? Oh, what?
The boy just turned 2, Otto. Yes, but it would cease the endless proposals for Rhaenyra's hand. Betrothed them. I came here to hunt. Not to be suffocated by all this fucking politicking.
So, is that where it all gets started? Or have they been doing that already? The boy just turned 2. For God's sake. Yeah, he's getting shit fast. Maybe he dies quickly.
Truly great Targaryen king I am. Powerless over mine own daughter of 7 and 10.
King Jaehaerys ruled over half a century of peace while his children drove him to the edge of madness. His daughters in particular. It is tradition.
It is tradition.
Do you wish to hear my opinion on the matter?
No.
It would seem to me the best match for Rhaenyra is the son of the Sea Snake, Sir Laenor. Laenor is of pure Valyrian descent, and he is the heir to the wealthiest house in the realm. It would do much to assuage Lord Corlys of any slights, real or imagined.
Not a bad idea.
We must pray, of course, that Laenor survives the fighting in the Stepstones.
Can we go back to that, please? That opening scene was killer. Let me wipe some hot shit on you. And then Alicent is just looking at him from afar with concern all the time.
Do you think the realm will ever accept me as their queen?
I'll have no choice but to, Princess.
It would be the White heart. What's a heart, anyway? Jesus. Things are dangerous. That's what killed Robert Baratheon.
The hour is too late, husband.
When Rhaenyra was a child, I saw it in a dream. A male babe, born to me, wearing the conqueror's crown. My obsession killed Rhaenyra's mother. I thought Rhaenyra was the way out of my abyss of grief and regret. I never imagined I would remarry. And I would have a son. What if I was wrong?
Tormented. Oh, look at that.
You may not be white, Lord Grace. He's a big lad.
This is some hunting, huh? Like, he doesn't really do anything but wait for them to hold it down, and then he goes up and kills it.
One more time, Your Grace. Put a bit to your left.
Well struck, my lord, well struck. Oh, she's got blood in her hair. And all over her. Oh, they're gonna get the white one if they kill it. Holy fuck. That would blow them away. That's pretty CGI'd, I think. Let him go. You wouldn't have been able to kill that thing anyway. It's pretty badass. She did it. She went out and got that motherfucker. Although they didn't really track it. Sort of stumbled upon it. I hope these fans aren't too loud. But it is bloody hot today.
He's the firstborn son of the king. To deny that he is heir to the throne is to assail the laws of gods and men.
So sexist.
I do believe that Rhaenyra will marry you, Chris. She must believe it is her choice to do so.
She is very willful.
What do you believe, Viserys?
That I am forever doomed to anger one person in the pleasing of another.
Then I pose a simpler question. Is it better for the realm if the crab feeder thrives, or is vanquished?
Yes. Good. Wow. Allison's genius. Allison and Rhaenyra should run the whole thing. They should get married. Be lesbian queens.
Aid is sailing to the Stepstones.
Did he make call for help?
He would sooner die.
Why must every effort on your behalf be resisted, as if to the death?
Because you mean to replace me. With Alicent Hightower's son. The boy you always wanted. You have no further use for me.
Of course, she feels that way.
It is true that as rulers we must marry for advantage.
If it was for advantage, you would have wed Lena Velaryon.
That is true enough. As to your match, make it yourself. Search him out. Find one that pleases you, as I did.
There you go. It's a little something. But what about this issue of yanking her heiress? I mean, How has this not come up in 2 years? They just don't talk.
But I swear to you now, on your mother's memory, you will not be supplanted.
There you go. Now, stick to that. Somehow, I feel like those two aren't the only two to have a say in that matter. War at fucking Hightower. Alright. I'm guessing that you just have to take your ships through here. And when you do, these assholes just shoot crap at you.
We've strafed them on Dragonback again and again, but they just retreat within the caves.
The crab feeder and his men have no reason to leave those caves.
We must give them one.
Dragon returning!
Look how skinny and snake-like Caraxes looks. Trippy.
Damon is why we are losing.
He at least is fighting this war.
If you do not seize control of this war, my lord, the crabs will soon dine on all of us. I bring word from His Grace Viserys Targaryen.
This should be good, right? Not gonna be a dick or something about it. How did I suspect he would be a dick? There's something about it he wouldn't like.
Brother, I have ordered 10 ships and 2,000 men to set sail from King's Landing. I shall pray nightly to the gods for your safe return.
He's gonna go to the crab feeder himself. Where's the dragon? Damn, he looks fucking crazy. What? You can't kill him. He's a great character. Holy shit. He doesn't want his fucking brother's help. He wants to do this all on his own. He can't kill everybody. Oh. Damn. Keep you looking for that dragon. God, he looks fucking crazy. It's a new dragon? I don't like how the dragon appears out of nowhere, even when they're totally looking for it. Go after him. He's got a crab feeder. Now, when Viserys' ships and stuff arrive, it's gonna be like, done deal. Although So now is he gonna get grayscale from touching his grayscale hand? That's gonna be the end, huh? Well, that was cool. I mean, what was cool? All of it was cool. That's my commentary. All of it was cool. Okay, see you later. Yeah, I don't have a lot of commentary other than say it was great. I mean, what did we do? I did. There was that one spot that I didn't like so much. The you know, the dragon coming out of nowhere trick. I don't like that at all. Especially since it's a fucking dragon that he's staring up in the sky looking for, you know, and then all of a sudden you see the flames. That just reminded me of dumb shit they would do in Game of Thrones like that a lot. But whatever. The rest of it's pretty good. I wish we had spent excuse me. I wish we had spent a little more time with about the fighting with the crab feeder and a little less time about, I mean, in a way, let's say I wanted to criticize it. I would say basically they open up 2 years later. He's got this son, and you know, the obvious question is, what's he going to do now about the heir? And then they spend all this hand-wringing over that. Everyone's hand-wringing over that for the whole episode, which takes place on Aegon's 2-second name day during the hunt, basically. And Viserys just gets drunk, and everyone just weighs in on that. Oh, you should marry her off, because obviously you're going to make him the heir now, and he struggles with that decision. He considers it. She's off, just all worried about it, whether he's going to take, probably thinking basically he's going to take it away. And then finally at the very end, you know, Alicent goes and talks to him. You know, in the end he decides, look, you want to marry somebody, go marry somebody on your own. I'm not going to try to feed people for you to marry, and I'm not trying to get rid of you, and I'm going to keep you as the heir. Even though I did kind of waver on that a little bit. So that, I mean, I even took too many words to describe that, but I mean, that's basically what's the crux of the episode. Besides the crab feeder shit, which was just a little at the beginning, and this little bit at the end, which admittedly was very cool. But, excuse me. It's quite late here. It's 4:30 a.m. But, yeah. So you could argue, if you wanted to look at why maybe something that was negative about it, was they could have answered those questions. You know, they keep kind of, it does seem almost like that they've, even in the other two episodes, what they'll do is they'll kind of have this question hanging there. Excuse me. They'll have a question hanging there, a simple question that could be answered like that, and then they go through all the ins and outs about it and leave it hanging. And when it comes right down to it, it's just because Rhaenyra and Viserys aren't on good speaking terms. They don't have good communication between them, and I get that they've tried to develop why they don't, but it does kind of not make sense. I mean, in 2 years this whole heir question hasn't come up. I mean, I would think that that'd be the first fucking thing you say. It's like, shit, alright, or even before he's born, if it's a boy, what are we going to do about this heir thing? Am I still going to be the heir? Yes, you're still going to be the heir. And then, not to mention, for 2 years, they act like they've never spoken of this. It's like the obvious question. So, I mean, Right. And it seems like there was kind of, you know, him not telling her that he was going to marry Allison in the first place in the last episode seemed a little bit silly. Why not tell her first, you know, just so she's not shocked when you announce it to everybody else? Or because why? And then they act like... It just seems a little bit like they're trying to say, and I get that fathers and their teenage daughters might not be able to have great communication skills between them, except for these two seem remarkably cogent, you know what I mean? Both of them seem very intelligent. When they do talk, they usually, you know, they're very expressive to everyone else, just not to each other. And I get that that's what they're trying to play up, but it almost seems a little unrealistic. Okay, that's my criticism. But that's not much of a criticism. I was kind of looking for something negative to say because I don't want to just sit here and slobber all over how awesome the dragons are, which is what I want to do, actually. And the crab feeder, the whole idea of the crab feeder. And I think that was really cool at the end, too, how he was, I knew, you kind of had a sense that Daemon was going to be pissed about getting help. And then just went and took care of business. And they set that up pretty good. They kind of said, well, they keep hiding the case. We need to send somebody out there that'll draw them out. So they kind of set up the plan. Anyway, super good. Can't wait for the next one. How many episodes are going to be in this thing? Let's see what the answer is. 10. All right, cool. Somebody's going to die. Somebody's going to die. I imagine Viserys will die before the end of season 1. Can't imagine who else they would kill off. If you want drama, you might kill off Alicent. Does definitely feels kind of like, you know, Rhaenyra is safe. Daemon's probably safe for quite a while. So far, all the other characters seem easily killable. Except for Viserys, except for I imagine that, you know, he's doomed at some point. He's going to have a Ned Stark type situation. Alright, well, thanks for watching. And click like and subscribe and hit the alert button, and I'll try to get these things out. Talk to you next time.